I'm really excited to do these, and I don't do these very often, but when I do, I try to provide massive value and just provide guests with inspiration, motivation, whatever they need.
He became financially free, get this, at the young age of 29, and he retired at the age of 38.
To give you an example, a two bed, two bath condo, 1,500 square feet was going for 50K. And these were renting out for 1,500, 1,600 a month. I took a bet on myself, the biggest gamble I've ever taken on my life, but it's paid off huge. I'm helping other physicians kind of transition, talk about financial freedom. I was able to retire early in 2016. Everything is so uncertain and unpredictable. I think about risk management more than I did back then. So those are the mindsets. Just like, for example, real estate, not overbuying a lot of properties, which a lot of people were doing back then. They're basically just getting in and flipping it. And that ended badly for a lot of them. One thing is, like I allude to, like the naysayers or the haters, I really didn't pay attention to those because they hadn't accomplished what I hadn't done. So you have to have somebody to show it to you. You have to have real world experience. We've got YouTube, we've got Khan Academy, podcasts as well, audiobooks, all of these. So I think for entrepreneurs, the best investment is in yourself, because that'll produce outsized returns better than any stock or real estate. My whole MO during 2008 to 2016 was to create enough passive income where I could do whatever I wanted to do, which is to help other people, and just where to sever the ties between my time and my income. So the reason why I chose single families is because one of the cost, and two was the ability to capital, and three was just the kind of the cap rates. The cash flow was there. Once I accumulated my 12 properties and cash flowed it, and I was sitting on a nice nest egg and capitalizing on depreciation, tax advantages, all of that. So right now I'm just on the sidelines, just building my war chest. And then when the time is right, I can deploy that capital appropriately. Real estate is extremely attractive for physicians because of it's a sure thing and it's a slow thing. So, you make your profit when you buy and just hold, and you can cash flow it. The problem is you don't want to be an accidental landlord or kind of inherit these bad properties. So basically more than 50% of your personal service time must be spent in real property trades or businesses, and at least 750 hours of service in real property trades or businesses per year.
I've even known of scenarios in which case one or the other spouse has decided to retire from active income to become a real estate professional to help offset the tax consequences. And the word on the street is that 2024 and 2025 are going to be great opportunities to get started investing in real estate.
So what I tell clients now is now's not the best time to invest. It's also one of the better times to invest. It's almost like a fine tune. It's if they adjust it too high or too low, and the economy can go either way depending on how it's all like they're threading a fine thread through a needle.
In the multifamily space, depending upon the market location that the asset sits, we're also seeing definitely not distressed assets, but distressed operators.
2024, 2025 are going to be really great years. I'm ramping up the podcast with artificial intelligence. I was able to 7x my podcast results. We now live in this information age, and the internet has changed everything, social media. So definitely check out those books. I got into Bitcoin back into 2012 just as a speculative play, and it's done very well.
All the education is out there. You just have to take the time to go do your own research.
Thanks, Jeremy. I really appreciate the questions.
Absolutely. And listening audience, thank you again for joining us on another episode of the Freedom Point podcast.